Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Fate, and today I just kind of wanted to uh, talk about just Polygon as a whole, um, how I feel it is set apart from other games that are kind of mainstream right now. Some of the things I um, like about the game, some of the things that I am excited for upcoming, and just stuff like that. So yeah. Um, I think uh, basically the biggest thing to me that Polygon like has done really well. So like I grew up playing like a lot of Call of Duty and like Battlefield and those type of first-person shooter titles. And when I first got into Polygon, I kind of just saw it as like a mesh between the two, basically, because of like the faster time to kill and like faster movement and all that. But also obviously like there's a spawn system from Battlefield, and uh, some of the maps are a little bit more Battlefield-esque, like this one. So um, that was kind of like what drew me into the game in the beginning. But the more I played and the more I got into it, I realized it's kind of just like not super comparable to those, just because it does definitely have its own identity in the sense of like just like the way that the gameplay flows, and like as someone who has played a lot of first person shooters, like um and I've heard the same thing from other people's from other people who come from other first person shooters as well, is like you don't just kind of like hop on Polygon and immediately like play well. Um, it's more of like you have to, play a couple matches and kind of learn the flow a little bit, um, to really be able to thrive in this game, which I liked. I like games with a higher skill ceiling. Bruh, I don't want Valley. I'm not a Valley gamer. Um, but with that being said, I think it pulls a lot of good things from other games. Um, this game, it just feels very rewarding to get kills, which I'm not 100% sure what it is about it. I think it is just because like the time to kill is so fast that it feels very rewarding when you're able to kind of like pop off and win multiple gunfights back to back. Um, but yeah, I also wanted to talk about just like some of the stuff that I'm excited for coming up, because we have the new update coming out soon, and I think that is really going to spice up our pub gameplay and ranked gameplay a lot more. Like I know a lot of people in the community are really excited about like using the M16 with more attachments on it, and just a lot of other guns will have a lot more viability in different, more vast scenarios, I think, which will be really nice. Um, yeah, with the addition of the new guns as well, we will be seeing some crazy clips coming out of the community, I'm sure. Um, but no, the reason I think that a lot of people should try Polygon, or at least give Polygon some credit for what it's got going on, um, is just like, I mean, first off, it's a single developer game, and I mean the gunplay and just the movement and everything, it just feels so well thought out. And that's really what promotes that high skill ceiling. The stamina makes you really have to think about your movement and choosing when to sprint, which I enjoy. You typically don't really see stamina in these types of shooters, which it's really interesting to see a stamina bar introduced. But yeah, another thing that I think that's a big difference in Polygon in comparison to most other shooters is just how viable all the guns are. Like if you play Call of Duty or Battlefield or anything like that, you definitely start to see that like the community and just like some of the higher level players in those games gravitate towards specific guns, and obviously metas shift and stuff like that, but like there is more of like a solidified meta, and it's more set in stone in those games than I think it is in Polygon. I think this game really has a good foundation to make like all of its guns viable. Again, because of that TTK, like it's basically just like you can click on heads with basically anything, you just kind of win gunfights. Especially in pubs. Ranked, it's a little bit less so as of right now, but I think with 0.7 we'll see that change pretty drastically. So we can clean up this hallway here. Pushing this side. Okay, that's a lot of men. There's very many men. Oof, the nades, damn. But yeah, even just like in scenarios like that, like you have to think about what you're doing. Like those guys just kind of walked in with the, you know, together, and then the front guy's sandbagging the other guy because you can't shoot through your teammates in this. And because of that, I'm able to just fucking peek and aim head level and kill both of them very easily. If you're playing something like Warzone, you kind of just get swung and die there, which isn't very skillful, in my opinion. Like, I don't know. I guess you can argue that like movement is kind of different in that game, so it's skillful in a different way, but I definitely am more a fan of like just traditional aim fights in the sense of like gameplay. I ain't a huge fan of like mega movement. I think you can do movement with a high skill ceiling without having people like zoom across the map. Damn, should aim higher. Kinda playing like Dookie, but that's okay. See if we can make the G36 work again. But yeah, I think 0.7 is going to be very huge for this game in terms of just like kind of putting it on the map. I'm hoping that it brings a lot of new players into the community and kind of puts the game out there a lot more. Because it deserves it, it really does. and you gotta love that you gotta love the free-to-play model. Like, there's really no reason not to try Polygon. I think any fan of any like classic COD or Battlefield could find enjoyment in this game. And it's got a lean. COD doesn't even have a lean. And leans are cool. And tactical. I shouldn't have just ran in there like that. That was big dumb. As far as content for this channel goes, I'd really like to hear some more feedback from you guys about just like what you would like to see. I've thought about doing some tutorial style videos or just ranked gameplays of trying to climb in ranked. You know, anything like that. My movement's sweaty, but my aim is not. Damn. MK14 gamer. That gun shits on me constantly. Let's see. Let's use a gun that I'm gonna be using constantly after 0.7 drops. I think this thing is gonna be fucking dirt nasty. Maybe we just let him cap here for a bit? Thoughts? I don't know how this man isn't dead. Oh hey dude. A lot of guys on the right. Let's see if we can get a little flanker. Flankski. Nope, I'm trash. Jesus. That was just ass. Carl just shit on me. That is one thing about the M16. If you can't aim, it really doesn't fucking matter what you're holding. There we go. This thing is a beam though. Ow. One thing in Polygon though that I would change is I do find it hard to like feel damage in this game. A little bit, sometimes. Not all the time. But in certain gunfights, like it's just kind of hard to feel that like I need to fucking move. But I don't know, that might just be me. GG's. But yeah guys, let me know what you want to see out of this channel, cause that's what I will do. I just want to, at the end of the day, I'm just here to play Polygon and make videos for you guys, show you what you want to see. So yeah, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff, and yeah, later guys.